Not only manpower replacement, the same camera and network infrastructure can be leveraged into fire detection and remote management. So how have we translated typically standalone CCTV into a remote guarding tool? Camera Track. This is our innovation that combines a regular CCTV camera and an outdoor detector. That's on the left there. So when we get an alarm at our remote monitoring centre, instead of just a line of text, we can replay a video of the alarm cause as that detector saw it, much like wildlife photography. We can replay and also go live to view the scene, or remotely over broadband that you may be using for other purposes at that site. Our skilled operators can then click a mic button and page the site through public address, warning off intruders. It is near on instant and is the best way to mitigate the many risks posed by unauthorised persons on site, and we can call authorities to the scene as required, including police. Camera trap technology can be deployed around trouble spots, critical infrastructure, high OH&S risk areas, buildings and entry driveways. Remotely monitored camera traps can be deployed with and without power and can communicate over broadband, be it terrestrial or wireless, like Vodafone New Zealand or here Telstra's NextG service, which has very good coverage. Here is an example of this technology at work. This is a suburban car yard that we monitor in Dandenong. It was someone stealing some plates, and the control room operator gave them a blast over the audio. This video control room, you're on the live video surveillance. The police have been called, and that's it. It's out of there. A typical alarm response, the old-fashioned way, would have had the guards still driving the site for the next 30 minutes. Of course, these guys have been and gone. It's very effective and it's instantaneous. So not only that, the camera technology has many other benefits. Mechanised zoom cameras can be used to remotely survey vast areas. They can look up to 1 kilometre away from where they're mounted, checking water levels, infrastructure, surveying for unwanted intrusion. Also, they can archive for 30 days or more high-resolution video, so you can replay events up to 30 days after they've occurred. The network video technology can be provided to your infrastructure operations centres and the like, providing the tools for your organisations to manage your sites remotely, cutting down travel costs and leveraging your high-skilled centralised workers. Of course, once you have a secure, remotely managed area, you need to then facilitate access for authorised persons and contractors. This can be done in a variety of ways, including electronic cards and tags. A new, more seamless technology we have developed allows you to grant temporary or permanent access based on the licence plate read, much like the technology used on CityLink. Through a secure web interface, you can load up the driver details and number plate, and they can drive in and out of secure unmanned sites, with the system automatically reading the plate and opening an automatic gate, as well as logging all vehicles to a database for evidentiary purposes. Next interesting technology is thermal imaging. Many of you will have seen a new camera on the evening news during the flu epidemic. Thermal imaging cameras, once the domain of the military, is now an affordable technology available in the fire detection space. Thermal cameras can detect and alert our remote monitoring centre on a fire event up to 1 kilometre away. This example is scanning the hills for fire. Upon detection, the camera alerts our monitoring centre where operators can instantly verify the fire event, much how we instantly verify intruders, this time following the fire response to the scene. The combination of outdoor fire detection and remote video verification provides an outstanding new weapon in early fire detection. And when combined with solar and wind and wireless technology, it has the capability of being remotely deployed where it is needed most. Next technology I'll cover is intelligent video systems. This is taking camera systems to the next level. Intelligent video, also known as smart video, is the integration of machine intelligence into the actual camera system. It's like having a little computer that continually processes every video feed, looking for pre-programmed exceptions. In this case, it was a guy who's crossed into a railroad track. If he'd stayed on the left of the scene, it wouldn't have created an alert. As soon as he crossed that virtual line, the control room could be notified. And this allows you to protect areas that you might not necessarily need or have the ability to put a physical barrier around. And it's going to have many other uses because it can detect on objects being placed in the wrong spot or objects being removed, vandalism, and a whole array of things. So the possibilities are enormous in the water space. So in summary, raising the level of water security. First is secure the perimeter. Physical security is still important. Gates, barriers, fences. Solicit information so you're well informed via signage and community involvement. Get your employees involved. Guard critical entry and exit points so you know who's coming and going. Key assets and high-risk areas with camera trap technology. Manage access so you're tracking accurately who is coming and going. And use technologies that gather digital evidence. Above all, invest money in intelligent technology, not low-skilled labour. And finally, leverage your security investment into remote management. Manage by exception because you have more important things to do than worry about security. I thank you for your time. We have a booth out there with Australian Security Rentals where we can stream a few sites remotely and show you what the technology can do. And any questions if you have?